The markets have been poor, but you guys don't need me to come out here and tell you that. Obviously, guys, the price of Turbo has been hammered. I mean, dropping from we were holding around 300 to 400 million down to 150, 160 million dollar market cap. Now, guys, this October is not what we expected. Obviously, a lot of people thought only up October, Pumptober, myself included, and unfortunately, a lot of people were wrong. I'll be the first to come out and say, guys, but a lot of it is obviously because of Trump, right? Because of the uncertainty in the economic factor, and I'm telling you guys, no matter how good your technical analysis is, the fundamentals are always going to, let's say, trump it. So November is kind of where we have our goalpost set at right now. Again, I still don't think that the top of the cycle is in yet if we are still following the 4-year cycles. If we're not following the 4-year cycles, then we may as well just go until 2026. If you guys are new around here, we're going to be talking about the overall crypto market, have some tweets that I want to reach out to you or read out to you guys. And yeah, we're going to focus on Turbo here. So if you guys are new, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and like this video so YouTube pushes it out to the algorithm a little bit more. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, let's get right into it. So even before we get into this, guys, I want to show you guys some things here. So statistically, this is the worst October we've ever had. I can't even say October the right way now, just because of how I've been talking about October. I kept calling it Pumptober, Uptober, only up October. So it just feels weird to only call it October. But this is the worst one we've had in since 2014, guys. Okay, that was down negative 13%. Today, and going into 2025, going into November, October is about to close down 4%. Now, historically, a bad October usually means one thing, right? A Moonvember. Potentially, you can see here that in 2018 that was not the case. 2018 we had 2 red days, 2 red months back to back, but typically we don't see that. The last time we saw one down 13% more or less, you can see that we went on to do a 13% increase in the market, which again isn't going to cover the losses of that previous market or the previous month. But I am optimistic, guys. Again, even historically, November is typically a really good month. It's just what I think went wrong is that everyone was thinking that we were going to pump in October, and then Trump had other ideas, right? So here's some breaking news. Obviously, we heard some news yesterday about the CPI data. Now, there's breaking news, right? Odds of 3 rate cuts happening in 2025 reach an all-time high of 85%. Now, why did I want to cover this? First of all, because if we get rate cuts, that means more money is going to flow into risk-on assets. What's a risk-on asset? Something like Bitcoin is a risk-on asset. So you're going to see more liquidity opened up and rushing into these crypto markets. That is one of the ways that we could see the bull market kind of peak out. We'll see volume come into the markets is because of these rate cuts. So we get one for sure in a couple days for October. We could see one in November, guys, and then December as well. That would be absolutely crazy. 3 rate cuts happening this year would be very bullish for the crypto market, and you can see the likelihood of it happening is at 85% is what people are thinking. Now, you can see here just within the last 18 hours or so, over $53 billion has been added into the crypto markets, which again, that's pretty cool. It's nothing like what the stock market is doing because honestly, the stock market is making all-time high after all-time high. I'm pretty sure the S&P 500 guys hit all-time highs yesterday, which is massive. Like that thing is actually moving. Okay, that's one thing we need to focus on here. US stock market has added more than $9 trillion in 2025. Soon money will rotate to Bitcoin and crypto. I mean, that would be the end goal here is for all this money from the stock market to move into crypto. From the way that I've been looking at it before, crypto and stocks usually move parallel. I haven't seen the depegging happen as of yet, where when the stock market is crashing, crypto is booming. We haven't seen that happen quite yet. What I do want to see, guys, is these things run hand in hand once again. I want to see them run parallel. I want to see Bitcoin make new all-time highs because honestly, guys, the markets have been lackluster. You can see the fear and greed index is sitting at 34 fear. We're kind of getting back to neutral levels, but the price is more or less still stagnant. I want to see Ethereum hold above 4K once and for all because we've been teeter-tottering around that area. And once, Ethereum is able to hold itself above that, the fear and greed index will reset. Once the fear and greed index resets, guys, that is when I believe that we are going to start, making a new run, right? You're going to see projects like Turbo, these mid caps actually making runs again. Turbo right now sitting at $166 million market cap. This is really sad. This is very low. Nobody really thought it was going to get to this level here. within the last year, right? Absolutely hammered down about 75%. The peak of this year, guys, was about 800 million. This was in December 2024. I think we even got up to, I want to say around almost very close to $1 billion market cap. Now, I really do hope, guys, that the markets recover and we head back in that direction. Now, what I said before is that it's going to be in 2025, right? I told you guys that the market is going to peak out in 2025. If that is not the case, that just means 4-year cycles, the 4-year bull cycles are invalidated, that we may not have bear markets anymore. We're only going to have, just a typical like stock market type of thing with the with crypto market. And if that is the case, that would honestly be pretty freaking cool, guys, because that just means there won't be any crypto winters, which is a sad part for you guys because you wouldn't be able to load up on discounts. But it also means that, retail investors aren't going to leave the markets as much. It's a double-edged sword right now. With that being said, though, there are going to be amazing entries into these markets, which I feel like we're looking at right now. If you guys want to know what cryptos I'm taking a look at, what I'm buying, if you want to ask me what projects you should be looking at and get my opinion on something, obviously, which isn't financial advice, but just, I could tell you guys what I think about it. If you want information like that, guys, and you want to be a part of an exclusive group of investors who are all chasing the same exact goal that you are, then you want to make sure that you are part of the Memecoin Mastery. This is my private Discord where you guys get, one-on-one support with me. You guys get to access me as well as my business partner here, and you guys get to ask us any questions. There's also a course in there for investors, whether you're a beginner or an expert, for you guys to navigate these crypto markets. So yeah, check it out. I think it's a pretty cool community to be a part of. Whether it's my one or anyone's, just join a community, guys, because you want to be a part of it, especially when it comes to meme coins. And you can see here the price has been within these two ranges for a really long time, since about the beginning of October, guys. You can see that massive red candle on Trump's first news. I think this was on like a Friday. I vividly remember this. And we've been trading within this zone for a while now. I don't see us getting back to $100 million market cap, but I mean, we're more or less basically there. What I will say is an entry from here is a phenomenal entry because it's getting back to all-time highs. 500% gain. That's a 6x return. For those of you who've been wanting to get into to turbo at a really solid price, I mean, guys, this is at 202 right now, okay? It hasn't been at this level since what? April of this year, which is crazy to think about. And that was only for a brief moment, okay? Do with that as you will, guys. I still think it's a really solid play. When the markets recover, I still think Turbo is going to run on to do well. Now, if you guys did go on to enjoy this, I have to preface by saying, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm only here to entertain and educate you guys. And if that has worked, then amazing. Now, I know these times have been really rough, family, but remember, don't let crypto consume you. Do not let it be all that you focus on, guys. Go out there, go touch some grass, go to the mall, go hang out with your friends, go hang out with your family, guys. Remember what it is that you started crypto for. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, family. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Take care and peace out.